640. Now I'm on my way, man. What can I say? What more can I say, man? Now I'm on my way. Now I'm on my way, man. Now I'm on my way, man. 640. Now I'm on my way, man. What more can I say? What more can I say, man? Now I'm on my way. Now I'm on my way, man. Now I'm on my way, man. Step with Orange Johnson, now it's all to the good. The 640 evening show, man, it's all to the hood. Cornelius Green, that's the OG. He the one that got me plugged. So late, shy-o, man, my music like a drug. Left Scarlet and Gray all day. Did it make somebody talk about they really wanna stand around? The 640, did it get shorty? Did it make the mama talk about she wanna get down? You're presidential, you are presidential. Why you look at me like you really want that? Whoa. If you know what I know, if you know what I know, you be looking like bro, it's time for you to go. It's the bobbity boobity boobity bobbity ziggity zing ziggity zow. Zoozles and women and zoozles and people be looking like he's sitting down. That fire that I really admire. When I listen to the 46 or the 640, your honor, I'm a bomb like Sarah Connor. Do you even know what I am saying? There is a reason they call me Desperado, cause I am about to go super saiyan. I said I'm a bomb like Sarah Connor. Do you even know what I am saying? There is a reason they call me Desperado, cause I am about to go super saiyan. The 640, now I'm on my way, man. What more can I say? What more can I say, man? Now I'm on my way. Now I'm on my way, man. Now I'm on my way, man. 640, now I'm on my way, man. What more can I say? What more can I say, man? Now I'm on my way. Now I'm on my way, man. Now I'm on my way. I've been grinding all day, hustling all night. Get this music on these streets. I'm trying to do it. Alright, it's not alright to try, you gotta do. Listen to me, bro, you gotta act the fool. When you're flipping and flopping and there is no stopping, sometimes you gotta take them to school. Let me calm down, let me chill for a second, cause I'm wildin' out, if you know what I mean. My flows is off of the top of the dome, it's like a drone that's going insane. To the membrane, like I was a cypress, so cypress is hill. Get 'em up, then I'll make another brother to go about this for water. Are you for real? I'm crazy, psycho, make you dance like Michael Jackson. When I'm rapping, it'll make you grab your rifle. So please tune in to 640, man. I'm the type of guy to take your shorty, and I'm Desperado. Nothing but love, man. I really do got nothing but love for you. Appreciate everything. This one's for y'all. Got you. Thank you. Here we go. The 640. Now I'm on my way, man. What more can I say? What more can I say, man? Now I'm on my way. Now I'm on my way, man. Now I'm on my way, man. 640. Now I'm on my way, man. What more can I say? What more can I say, man? Now I'm on my way. Now I'm on my way, man. Now I'm on my way, man.
What up, ladies and gentlemen, party people? Can yo get funky? No simulation, can yo get funky? Yeah, just hit me. Psh. Welcome to the 640 Evening Show, ladies and gentlemen. This Thursday, I'm your host, DJ 640. Big T is out on location today. I gave him the night off. It's me. Supposed to have a guest here tonight, Miss Blaze, soulful singer, R&B, hip-hop artist. She does go-go, she does jazz, she does some country. Local artist here, right here in the DMV, and supposed to be having it here on the show tonight. We are having some inclement weather, so it may be even a possibility that, you know, she may not even show. But it's all good. Like my boy Desperado said, 640 Evening Show, man, it's all to the hood. But it's all good. And also, you know, as on time, the Brick Squad will be calling in at 7:15. That's my man right there that's going to be calling in, my man Omar. And he got some goodies that he want to be sharing with us today. But, man, you know, what I was going to do when I first came in on my soliloquy, I was going to talk about my man Bill Cosby and then I was going to take it to Sweet 16. But I'm feeling some type of way today for that little Bill Cosby verdict. Sanguine with the judge thing that's getting ready going on, my man Kavanaugh. Wow. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm DJ 640. Y'all keep it locked. Sweet 16, take me to the tip top. We will be right back. I promise.
You're now in tune to the 640 Evening Show featuring my daddy, DJ 640. Hey!
for future reference, that was not the bridge. But it's good. But it's cool. But it's cool. But it's cool. I was ready. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I can't get enough of that. It's two things that get me can really get me started off here with this show. And I don't even need coffee. I don't even need the liqueur. Desperado and Sweet 16. That really get me started. I can't never get enough of that each and every week when we start this show. For those who don't know Desperado is the guy that did the jingle for the 640 Evening Show way back when we were first on Win DC Radio, and it was a guy. He's from Ohio, and he did the jingle for us, and you know, for the longest time I had it in the file, and Big T was like, yeah, you know, we got our own jingle. Won't you play it? I was like, what is he talking about? But then when I finally heard it, sit down there and listen to it, because you know we always get music from artists and stuff that want to be heard on our show. That's what they're supposed to do. But when I sat down and heard it, I said, oh, okay, I like that. That's going to be our jingle. That's how we're going to start off. T was like, that's what I've been trying to tell you. And you know, as soon as I started playing it, within a month, if that, you know, he was gone. We lost Desperado. He passed away. He had seizure. He would get seizures and things like that. But you know, as I was talking to him during the interview, he said, you know, I'm doing better with the 640. You know, I think I got everything under control right now. You know, and I think all those seizures and things are behind me. And a couple of weeks later, man, I believe maybe within his sleep or whatever, what happened, you know, Lord called him home. And but we still got this jingle, and we still always keep it live, and we keep his spirit and stuff, and you know, with us and stuff, and we still continue to play that jingle. And I hope, you know, as it takes, the 640 Evening Show maybe further into the future or whatever we do, we will always have that jingle. So, you know, we always keep Desperado's spirit alive in that lane as most possibly we can. And also I like the Sweet 16 jingle that she always bringing in. I think Sweet 16 was about we only been doing this for 5. She might have been about 7 or 8 years old when she did that jingle, and I still use that. And I still use that to this day. So, you know, keep things going. I like to keep things moving forward. Like I said, I got Big T. He's off today. He's taking care of some, you know, personal matters. If, you know, he would like to explain to that, indulge in it, I will leave that up to him. But he's definitely taking care of some matters, some personal matters, and he will be back with us next week. We are supposed to have Miss Blaze in the building today. She's a local DMV artist, that very talented sister, and hopefully 2 things we get her here. We're going to do an interview with her, and also maybe she may bless us with some of her talents, and she may perform for us live. Maybe she will, maybe she won't, but you know, let me get on first base first. Let me get her in here, in the building, because it's really doing some raining and stuff. I was challenged to get in here today myself, so, you know, all that traffic and everything like that. But I'm a patient man. I packed my patience, got here on time, Ron plugged me in, and everything is everything, and I'm ready to go. Brick Squad going to be calling here real short, real soon. Having said that, y'all with me? We up to date. This Bill Cosby thing, man. That really took me for a back seat with that decision and stuff, and the things that he went through. You know, I talked to some folks today, and they give their opinion. Call a spade a spade. You know, I talked to today. I was at lunch, and for a coworker, she's black. We were walking. We were discussing it. We was just mind our business, and we were discussing about the Bill Cosby situation. So, out of the ordinary, she was all loud, and we was overheard by somebody was walking in the street too. He was a white guy, and he said, I was giving my opinion about that. You know, I don't agree with it. I wish they wouldn't have done my man Bill like that. You know, and she was like taking a stance. Well, pedophile, a rapist, a person like this that violates women and things like that. He's a rapist. He admitted he should be in jail. Whoop-de-doop, doop-de-doop, loop-de-doop. You get the drift. You get where I'm coming from with that. That was her stand. White person walking down the street, he said, excuse me, can I intervene? And she said, sure, you can. And he said, well, what about the statute of limitation? Don't you think that was happened a very long time ago? Why would they even bring that up now? So she invited him into the conversation, but now when she heard him kind of like agree with me and wasn't agreeing with her, then she got offended. You don't have nothing to do with this conversation anyway. This is a conversation between me and 640, and but now you want to go and join in, and now she's offended. But pump your brakes. But understand, this man, you invited him into the conversation. He asked you if you could, and you said yes. And then when he gave his opinion, and it wasn't with you rolling what you was rolling with, now you offended. But understand, don't kill the messenger. The man had a good point. He said, what about statute of limitations? What about that type of thing? Why wait all until these years like that and throw the man in jail and embarrassing him like that? Because it's really what it is. It's embarrassing. You stripping the man. It's a 2018 lynching. It happened in Pennsylvania, and they said and the top it off, they said he's a threat to the community. He needs to be in jail. Come on, man. Seriously? I mean, seriously, he's a threat to the community. So now you're going to throw this man in jail? Now I understand that he was getting ready to be in so much power. Bill Cosby had so much money. I don't understand his in and out, but I understand he was about to buy or purchase NBC or something like that. And because of that, they put this whatever type of tag on him, and then anyway ran him through the rungs, ran him through the mud, ripping him up off his name, off his reputation, and all the type like that. Pump your brakes. I promise I will get back to you on that. This is an open line Thursday for this, and anytime you want to chime in on the Bill Cosby thing, call me. Call up in here, 240-719-2560. Right now, on schedule, I'm going to hit to the phone line. Who's this on here? Is that my guest? Is that my Brick Squad people on here right now?
Hey, man. Hey, no, I'm just T, man. I'm just calling in right now. And I want to tell you right now, the setup is in, baby. The setup is in, and Bill is in, too.
Bill is in, too?
Bill is in.
What do you mean about that?
He's in for 3 to 10, baby. He's in for 3 to 10. We're gonna get a call in and call Bill, man. That's what we need to do.
Oh, we do. Thank you for calling in, Big T. I appreciate that.
Hey, I apologize for not being able to be there. Got a little difficulties, couldn't get there today, so hopefully everything will run out okay, man. But yeah, I was listening in. We got some issues going on, man. It's a lot of triple standards going on.
Yeah, because we got a moment, like actually, T, I was just touched on the Bill Cosby situation, man. I mean, I know he got a 3 to 10. I know they laid down the bid and stuff like that, but like I said, I was just giving my side of it, and I don't agree with it. I don't like the way they, bringing him through the mud and stuff like this, and bringing all this up to him all of a sudden. And I had a thesis that I was rolling with since I was rudely interrupted by you again. You ain't even sitting right beside me, and you still managed to cut me off. You still managed to cut me off.
That's my job, man. That's my job. Look, I just wanted to chime in because I was listening in real quick.
Right.
They turned around, they gave this man stuff. But I'm gonna pull a name out the hat that hasn't been really talked about too much, but has been sent around. Why is Charlie Sheen out here giving people HIV and still he gets to make movies, man? He gets to hang out. What's going on with that, man?
That's that white
privilege. What's going on with that? Why is Charlie Sheen out of jail?
Exactly. Those are questions that need to be answered. That's a good question. I wish I could answer that because he's out of I don't know, T. I can't answer that. But I know it's been is it rhetorical question. What's the pronunciation of that?
What Ron say?
Corn liquor.
Corn liquor is what it is, baby. That's right, Ron. That's right. Because somebody's drinking all the corn liquor if you're going to let those type of people out. Why is Bill O'Reilly still hanging out?
That's a good question.
Why is he not? Why are all these people standing around watching Bill go in when they've been the ones that have done all the crimes? Now, I'm not saying that Bill was right in what he did.
Right.
But they're globalizing Bill. They're putting Bill on a pedestal and knocking him down real quick. But all these other guys are hanging out and not even arraigned, let alone going to court, man.
Exactly. Right. They still up in their plush houses and stuff, and still, and they.
A lot of them are not getting any time at all.
Right. It's right. Exactly. You know, some of them they get slapped on the hand and stuff, and just push them up. They may not be doing whatever TV program and stuff that they would, but they're not in prison. You know.
Man, let me walk on the wrong side of the street in the wrong neighborhood. I see y'all in 12.
Exactly.
I see you in 12 years, because that's what they're gonna make up something so I can't get out.
You know it, and I know it. Exactly, man. Exactly. And it's just a double standard, man. And we've been going through this since the beginning of time, man. And it's ridiculous, man. I'm sick of it. I really am. What can you do? Only thing you can do is go ahead.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I put up a post yesterday. We as people, we're not together as a race. We're not together as a community. We're not together as a country. And I'm telling you this right now. I was ridiculed and I was told that I was being negative. But sometimes the truth is the truth.
The truth is the truth. Sometimes the truth is the truth. And
the truth is the truth.
Right. The truth is the truth. And if you was being negative, whoever made that comment, they got a right to say if you feel that you was negative, if they think you were negative, okay, explain why. Okay, bring it out here, talk. Because the thing, we're not gonna get everybody to agree with everything.
It was meant to be negative,
right?
Because if we're not gonna speak up for each other, and we're not gonna speak up for ourselves, then why are we here?
Yeah.
Why are we doing this? See, this is what we all have to realize, man. We are not people individually. We're all connected some way, shape, form, or fashion, man. It's not just because of the way we look or how we look, our religion. We're all here on the same planet trying to do the same thing. Nobody's better than anybody.
Right.
But for some strange reason now, our clown president, now he wants to be presidential and back up off the guy. You know the guy is wrong. It might not be completely right or wrong what's going on, but hey, if the question is brought up, I can't use you. I'm going to get somebody else that I can't. That's all he had to do. I can't use you. Going back to where you were. He's going to push this man down our throat just like they're pushing everything else, every other agenda down our throat.
I sip my tea on that one, man. Exactly.
I gotta go, man. Hey, man, don't forget you got a lot of people coming in, man. I'm gonna be listening. Hopefully, I can call right back in. Thank y'all very much. I'm sorry I couldn't be there at 6:40, and I will talk to you later.
My man. All right, Big T.
All right.
Exactly, man. Brick Squad is gonna probably be calling here. Ron, you think I should go to break or something? Let me finish. We're gonna be doing this Bill Cosby thing all day. But as I was saying, I forget where I was at on that. But just to keep the conversation moving forward, because I know Brick Squad is probably going to call in any second. Probably was on the line with T. It's just been a double standard with us for a long time. And just like T said about Kavanaugh, I mean, what more can you do to put this in your face even more than what it is? Just like T said, now they're trying to force this guy down our throats. No pun intended. Down our throats and force this judge and stuff on us. I was looking at it today too on the way in and on the way back from work because I ride the subway. And this is a judge. This is a judge, Jay Gerard. This is a judge, right? And he's so uncomfortable. Basically, these people are saying to him, the Republicans are for him, the Democrats, they're putting the pressure on us, and they're trying to figure out, what's going on. They chop, 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 chop. Let's move forward with this, basically. I know one of their arguments was like, look, we understand what you're saying. We understand what she said. Why don't you let us do an FBI investigation? Will you agree to an FBI investigation? This guy says, and when you ask somebody a question, say, will you agree with the FBI investigation? Give you the mic. Check. Y for yes, N for no. He says, well, I answered every question that you wanted me to ask. I told you I didn't do blah, blah, blah. I told you I was like this. I would never blah, blah, blah. Will you do an FBI, yes or no? The guy wouldn't answer the question. He was fidgety with it. He was, going around it, beating around the bush and stuff like that. Because basically they said, the reason why we want you to do an FBI investigation, because within the FBI investigation, they're also allowed to do a lie detector things like this, just to try to get the facts and go down and get the truth. FBI don't come and say who's right, who's wrong. They just get the facts, they get the evidence, and they bring it to a head. If you don't have nothing to hide, if you have nothing to hide, and you're not embarrassed about anything that would happen, and you keep saying you totally disagree, you don't know this girl, you never had sex with this girl, you never did anything with this girl, you never been in the presence with her or anything like that, if everything is true and you really want this position, you would just say, okay, if that's what's going to make you guys happy, if that was going to do this for you, okay, let's go ahead and do it, and I have nothing to hide. He wouldn't answer it. He dodged around the question, dodged around that. I say that to say this. This is a judge that's doing this, right? This is a judge. The table right now is turned. What happens when that judge become a Supreme Court judge? And then I'm in the defendant's chair, and then questions and stuff are being asked towards me, and I'm fidgety with it. He wouldn't put up with that. He wouldn't accept that. He'd say, Mr. Tillman, 640, answer the question. Answer the question that he answered. You heard the man. Answer the question. Answer the question. Yes or no. I can't dodge it. I can't do this, that, and the other, and the third. But you sitting up there and doing it, privilege. Because he knows the ins and out of the system. He knows it. He knows if he says yes, okay, now he's open the door up, a Pandora's box. We're going to really find out what's going on. Basically, I think the dude's lying. I think he had something to do with it. I think the young lady is on to something, because if it wasn't, he'll shut that thing down just like that.
What's all that crying about?
Was the young lady crying? No, him. Oh, he was crying? Oh, my stars. I didn't even see that part. But I noticed, I'm glad you mentioned that, but I noticed every time a question was asked upon him, I know he would make this little face, like upset face. Okay, so it was like a wincing. That's why he was crying. Oh, no, man, we can't do this, man. We can't have this guy up here. We can't have this. We don't need this in our future. And this thing is like this is and it's like Trump selected him, Trump wanted him in there, Trump pushing for him like this, and it's just like get him on there, get him as a judge on there. What are you trying to do? What is this guy getting ready to try to do for you, man? It's not like you invited somebody here to do something. This is somebody who you want. Okay, you have a board. You have to go through these procedures. And somebody invited you to a party. 640, I want you to come to a party. And then every person like, well, hold up, who's 640? Where you come from? We don't know this guy. Who is this, that, and the other? Answer this question. Where you from? Who you know, how you related to this? What makes you think you can come out and roll with us? You know what, man? Either I'm going to answer their questions and continue to go to the party, or I'm be like, oh man, I'm good. It's cool. Y'all go ahead and do y'all thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Because now I'm uncomfortable. Even if I can answer the question, you know what I'm saying? If you got reservation for me wanting to join in with you, and I got to go through all this, even if I win it for you, you got one person in the group say, okay, yeah, go ahead, let him bring in two people. Another person like, all right, I really don't like him, but he can come on. But other two people like, I don't like him, but if y'all want him, he can roll with. I'm uncomfortable. I can do something else. I got plenty of stuff to do. No thank you, partner. I'm good. Y'all go ahead on about y'all business. I'm going to go ahead and keep on over here doing what I'm doing. I can go on and on, but I know y'all getting tired of me rambling on this, but I'm saying it just goes on and on and on and on. They playing with our intelligence. They thinking we stupid. I'm saying, like the boy Trump said from the beginning when he was about to take office, say anything that you want to say. If you keep saying it, eventually they're going to believe it. They're going to believe it. There was 5 million people there at my inauguration. In my inauguration, it was 5 million people there. Really? Okay. You keep saying it. Maybe somebody may believe it. I don't know. Maybe they was in the source or something like that. I don't know. This is 640 Evening Show, ladies and gentlemen. We are, I promise you, some guests. I promise you some entertainment. If not, it's just going to be me. You heard Big T. Call on the phone. And I got somebody else that's getting ready to come here. I was about to go to break, but this might be Brick Squad. Yeah, this is 640. Who is this on the phone?
Brick Squad. Man, y'all already know, man. 1017 President, Kismet CEO, man. Black John Lennon, man. Voodoo Child in the building. What's up? What's up? What's up? DJ 640, Big T, the whole evening show, DMV. Man, y'all know I'm here, man. Ain't no mistaking it. Oh, well, where y'all at? Where y'all at?
We looking for him. We here, and thank you for coming up. Thank you for calling in, man. We appreciate it. What's going on with your 1017? What's good? What you got for us today on this Thursday? We got some DJ. What was that? What was that we was posting up there on the platform for today?
On Instagram, Facebook?
Yes, sir.
Man, let me tell you, I'm gonna make this quick. I mean, this gonna be one of those easy nights tonight, man, because I'm running through the Atlanta airport like OJ and shit. You dig what I'm saying? So
I got you.
Trying to get on this plane, but I had to call in. You know what I'm saying, to let everybody in the DMV know, everybody in the world know that myself along with my CEO OG McDrama, we have restarted. We have lit a brand new fire with the 1017 Brick Squad DJ Coalition.
Okay.
So we're looking for active DJs. I mean, active DJs, like if you're doing clubs and or mixtapes and or events or whatever. But if you're active, you know what I'm saying, we're looking for active DJs. Active DJs, of course, you gotta remember the 1017. This is the mafia over here. You get what I'm saying? So we all about loyalty. Mm-hmm. We all about honor. You dig what I'm saying? And most of all, commitment and dedication, man. So we accepting them from all around the world, all around the country, man. Looking for the hot DJs. It doesn't matter, male, female, short, tall, you know, little people. You know, it don't even matter, man. We're looking for them all, man. You know what I mean? You know how we do over here, man.
Hey, let me ask you a question, and that's what's up, man. You know, I was watching the All Eyes on Me movie yesterday, like that, with the Death Row and stuff, and you know, I understand how they family and stuff, how they put the things together, and I'm thinking, and I automatically thought about Brick Squad. I'm saying with Brick Squad as a family and everything. Do artists get their ass kicked like they used to get their ass kicked up at Death Row and stuff like that? Do y'all just know how to just talk it out amongst each other and just have a cool
I'm gonna tell you something, man. I'm gonna say it like this right here. I'm gonna say it the easiest way I know how. Loose lips sink ships, and those that know don't tell, and those that tell don't know. You dig?
I got you. Hey, I got you. I'm just asking for the people. And that makes a hell of a lot of sense too.
Hey, those that know don't tell, and those that tell don't know, man. Just know that being a part of this family, man. You know, we discipline one another, and of course, you know what I'm saying, by me being the general, I have to make sure that things are in order.
Oh yeah.
So we deal with everyone accordingly, you dig, but we deal with everyone squarely and out of respect, and it's all love. That's what families do. Families have to chastise one another every now and then,
right,
in order to have continued progress and success. You dig?
Understood. Everything ain't always gonna be peaches and cream. Sometimes you got spare the rod, or what? How that thing go in the bottle? Spare the rod. Spare the child. Spare the rod.
Yeah, spare the rod. Yeah. So I mean, all families go through something, but the main thing is to take criticism, take judgment, take your consequences and repercussions, lick your wounds, and keep it moving.
Oh yeah.
You know, because at the end of the day, it's all about progress and success.
Right. And on that note, Omar, just within a couple of minutes, if you will, how did everything go last week up there in Florida, man?
Oh man, it's crazy, man. Every time myself and any of the squad get together, but especially myself and Serious Penny, which is my brother, and I'm home, and we have shows at home. It's just crazy.
Right.
It's crazy. I mean, the crowd was there. Like I said, it was an outdoor event, car and bike show. And we just enjoyed that show. We did we had to do. Everything wasn't, like I said, everything didn't go accordingly as we planned. But as professionals, you gotta learn to improvise sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
and make the best of it. And hell, it was still love. It was still love. So I appreciate you asking.
Absolutely, for sure, man. That's what's happening. That's what's up, man. And keep coming up north, man, because we waiting, man. We waiting to get you guys up here, man. So
For sure, we definitely got. The three of us have to get together and put something together, man, for the whole DMV area, man, for everybody that way, because we it's all love.
I know.
It's all love, and we want to spread it because music. Music soothes the savage soul. You dig what I'm saying? It
does, man. Now, like I said, I wish we was a little bit further ahead of the game, and we could have got you guys to came up here this weekend, because this weekend we doing our annual cookout event up here at
oh Lord, what?
Yeah, it's next weekend.
Damn, and we'll be in Florida. We'll be in Florida next weekend for we'll be in Georgia. We'll be in Atlanta for A3C on the 5th.
Right.
Serious Penny performing, and then on the 6th we'll be in Tallahassee at Florida A&M homecoming / my birthday bash next weekend.
Okay. Damn, that's next weekend?
Yeah, in Tallahassee on the 6th on Saturday.
Oh, okay. Wow. Man.
I gave y'all heads up. I gave y'all heads up 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, you did.
I was having a birthday.
You did. I think
for sure.
We'll rap. We're gonna rap about that. All right, we're definitely gonna rap about
for sure.
that.
For sure. I just wanted to call because I know you got to go. But like I said, I just wanted to call and give a quick promo on the new 1017 Brick Squad DJ Coalition, and that we're accepting members, and we just trying to make the best of it because we never beg for anything. We make our own lane, and so we're breaking our own records.
Gotcha.
You did.
I feel you with that, man.
I appreciate y'all, man.
Yes,
for
sir.
sure.
All right, Omar. Hey, we out. One. That's my man Omar, Brick Squad 1017. Man, love those guys, man. Them some very talented brothers down up here, all the way down there in Florida. Is that the Sunshine State? That's the Sunshine State, man. It is what it is, man. Like I said, we're still waiting on Blaze to come in here to do her thing. I am DJ 640. Oh, before I do this, let me do this. Before I go into this, I want to make a formal announcement. I want to make it can I put my glasses on? I want to make it official. Miss Robin Bland is now the official 640 Evening Show blogger and reviewer. She's on the team. Congratulations, Robin. God damn it. You done knocked the door down. You are a part of the team. Congratulations. Thank you, and you are a part of the team. Welcome to the Hard Drive. Welcome to the 640 Evening Show. You are now officially a part of us. You're a part of the show. Thank you. All your hard work and your dedication to the show, it paid in. Don't slack up. You keep that same momentum going, because that's what it is. That's how we do what we do. You heard Omar. You know what we said? Spare the child, spare the rod. You know what I'm saying? We got some. We know how to keep our soldiers and stuff in line. But no, in all seriousness, thank you, and we appreciate everything that you do for the show. And it's only right to bring you in. It was a easy decision. Me and T, we talked about it, and hey. Welcome to the show. And as you know, the 640 Evening Show tree is very strong. We got 320. We got Missionary Antoinette, Big T. You know what I'm saying? Who else came through here? Miss Lily Green. The tree. It just keep the family just keep on spreading, and we want to welcome you to the family. We appreciate it, and keep on doing your thing and keep on doing what you do, because you definitely deserve to be a part of this team, and we do appreciate it. Let's do it. Like I say, we got Blaze coming in here. It's 7:30. Hopefully she can come in, but if not, let's check this little single off from her that she did too. This one is called Let It Go by Blaze. Ladies and gentlemen, we on the 640 Evening Show. We rolling. Thank you. Don't go nowhere. Ron.
You know what I want in a man. Please just understand. Didn't wanna let you go. Think
for the thought of having you near. And in spite of a warning voice that whispers in my head, say I got you, baby, under my skin.
Daddy, you the best.
Yeah.
Oh, do it again.
Here come her.
Oh, do it again.
Shit.
Oh.
Don't do that, baby.
Oh.
Hold on there.
Suck it to me. Oh.
You're now in tune to the hottest internet radio show east side of the Potomac. The 640 evening show.
Bam! What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We back. I got you, baby, under my skin. We had Nia Simmons before that, and before that we had my girl Blaze. Whoa, man! Just sitting up here listening to a couple of those songs that we were playing. Kind of was thinking, again, I keep going back. I'm a harbor on this. This is going to be probably the theme for tonight because I know I'm probably going to be able to go back to it again next week. But then again, something else might happen next week. But I can't get over that Bill Cosby thing, man, because that's just like under my skin, man. And that's Kavanaugh. All this thing is just happening parallel. Everything is happening at the same time, man. It's crazy because, like I said about him, if you at some place where you don't feel as though you want it, man. I mean, just walk away and just like I'm good, because it kind of reminded me. And you can say, well, he trying to better himself. It's a better job for him to go on. I guess it's Supreme Court. I guess it's the epitome of almighty. So now you're at that high level that you're trying to get to. Whatever. I applied for a job too, and I wanted to get a position too. I applied for a position. I was one of the highly qualified. I got an interview. for the position, and come to figure out that I didn't get selected for the position, but the person that they did select for the position turned it down. So check this out. Here's a job that needed some people, right? Needed to get filled because they needed two positions. It was two positions open. And the person that they wanted to offer the position to, gave him 2 weeks, but then they declined the offer. So instead of them doing the right thing that you believe that they should do, which go ahead and get the next person in line, they said, nah, we'll just cancel the whole job announcement, and we don't want nobody. So they went back to the drawing board with, they'd rather have nobody, then select moi, which I was qualified for and went to the interview for it. So, it's just like, with all due respect, to them, fuck y'all. You don't want me? You saying that's like y'all saying forget me? I'm sorry, right? I didn't mean to cuss on the show. This is a Disney show. I'm sorry. So I'm just like, well, forget you. You didn't want me, and that's just like, I'm good with it. I can move on. Just took myself, my little happy self, right back over to the position of the job where I wanted, where I'm wanted at, where people respect me at, and of my work ethics that I do. I'm cool with it. It's just like you going somewhere where you don't even feel as though that you are going to be appreciated there anyway. So, sometimes these, a no is a blessing in disguise. So, you know what I mean? So you just gotta take it for whatever it is worth, man, and just keep moving on. You made a mistake, and I say this. Excuse me. As a Supreme Court judge, I mean, I know like people tell you as a child, you can be anything you want to be in this world. Supreme Court judge is one of them for me, because if they go into my closet, I probably couldn't even be a janitor on a Supreme Court judge. I couldn't even be the people that hold the door to let people come in that's coming to court. I'm done with that. This 640 Evening Show. Who this?
Hey, it's Robin.
Oh, what's up? Hey, congratulations. What's up, Robin? How are you?
I am so elated. Thank you 100 times. Thank you.
Welcome to the 640
I am
show
excited.
On the
I enjoy what I do for the 640 Evening Show. I enjoy being a part of it, and I definitely love at the end when I get to write my reviews. So I truly appreciate your acknowledgement, and and you both thinking of you and T thinking of me highly enough to allow me to be that voice and that end part of the show, to hopefully get people to be excited about, tuning into next week.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's my whole thing with that.
We appreciate it, man, what you do, because, like I say, you could be doing something else or whatever it is. We appreciate you taking out your time and your busy schedule to write those things up and stuff about us and stuff about the show, as you always tune into and a dedicated listener. So it was like, man, it was a no-brainer to us. We appreciate that.
Well, thank you, and I appreciate you guys, and I look forward to continuing on as long as you guys continue on.
Right.
I would like to make a comment about the whole, Bill Cosby and the Kavanaugh situation. Like most of us, we grew up on Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby was the TV dad,
Right.
Even to this day, I still watch the Cosby Show. But two things on that is, one, some of the women, I believe, there's some things that he did, and I think Bill had an illness in some of in his sexual being, and how he treated women. And as much as I hated to see him go to jail, probably so much because of his age, I think that there needed to be something that had to be done. There needed to be a conviction, whatever it was going to be, because what he did was wrong. And rape is it's not an easy thing. A lot of women, they wait a long time because of the fear of people not believing them, the fear of people judging them, the fear of people thinking, well, you put yourself in that situation. No, you don't put yourself in that situation. When you tell someone no, when you try to fight someone off, that's not inviting anybody in. It's the fear of people just not believing you, and you all of a sudden are not a victim anymore when you are a victim. It's hard. It's hard for a woman, and I know for a fact, I've been there, so I can speak on it, that it's hard for us women to come and talk about it. It may take 30 years. It may take as long as it needs to take. I think the whole Me Too movement has given women a voice to not be afraid to speak up. And in the Kavanaugh situation, Dr. Ford, you know, she held on to it for 36 years, and it pretty much almost destroyed her entire life, her entire being, because she was afraid for the same reasons. You know, we get afraid of people not believing and thinking that we're lying or thinking that we wanted it to be this way. Come on, man. Nobody asked to be raped. Nobody asked to be. So I think that the good old boy GOP will probably tomorrow, you know, bring him on in, you know, to hell with what she said. And I think it'll be a shame. I think that will be a shame. That's sending a message to women that you don't matter. You know, no matter what you say, no matter what you've been through, you don't matter. But my thing is, what if it was your wife, your daughter, your mother, your niece, your grandmother? You know, what if it was one of them? Then how would you feel?
Right.
So I'm very passionate about this, 640.
Yeah.
You know it. I'm very passionate about this. I think that we just don't have a voice, and it's we don't have a voice.
It's understood, and like I respect that, and like you said, you know, like I said, I was raised and you know, brought up with multiples of women from my nieces, my mom, my sisters, and that particular thing, and I understand and I respect that. But you know, on a level playing field, you I mean, I just don't know. It just seems it's never, it's hard for more than not, when these things do come apart, it's always, like you said, but what about this, or what about this? This couldn't have been permitted, which makes the sometimes make victims not credible into what they're saying. But I just look at it that, you know, you come down at 81 years old, and some of the stuff that you put behind it, the force that you put behind it, now all of a sudden he's a danger to the community, and this is the reason. This is the
and I
reason
feel
why we
you on
gotta
that.
put
And
him
do
in
I
jail.
think Bill Cosby is a danger to the community? No. I think it's biased. I think that it is one-sided. I think there's white privilege, because granted, yes, he got sentenced or whatever to 3 to 10 years, but there's a slew of people. There's the Harvey Weinsteins. There's the Charlie Sheens. There's just a slew of them. The Kevin Spaceks out there who have been accused. You know, I mean, they've lost their jobs or whatever, but they're still walking around, living their lives.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. It is totally a black thing. I think it had a lot to do with the NBC thing. I think a whole lot of those women that came and said this stuff about Bill were lying. But I don't believe that all of them were, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You're talking about 60 women. I don't believe that all of them were. But in saying all that still is that it is still, it's white privilege. They get away with it. White folks get away with this thing. And, you know, a black man does it, and everybody wants to talk about it. It's so, he's an evil man. You know, I think somebody actually, I saw something on my Facebook page talking about he was the devil.
Right.
And I'm like, what?
And it's coming from other
We got
black
16
people.
women who have accused number 45 of the same acts.
Right.
Maybe not, he didn't try to drug them with quads or whatever like that, but basically with the same different acts. He said the stuff himself. We've heard him say it, you know, but yet nothing happens. Nobody says anything about that.
Right.
They cool with it.
Right. You know, and and he continues to stay in his office and stay in the highest seat and making decisions and stuff that got life decision that got impacts on, you know, countries.
Yeah.
Right. You know, so, you know.
He wants to reverse a whole lot of stuff, especially Roe versus Wade.
Mm-hmm.
Well, women, you know, and will it come down to is his decision on women's rights. You know, we step back to the 40s and the 50s when we didn't have any.
Making America great again. Making America great again. Making America great again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's what's up.
Right. Okay. Well,
all right, my darling. Well, great show. I'm enjoying it. Again, I thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I am I'm elated. I'm glad to be officially a part of the 640 Evening Show.
Yeah, don't get lazy on us. You keep those good blogs and stuff coming. We definitely appreciate it.
I got you.
Okay, babe.
All right, darling.
All right.
Bye.
All right. Robin, newest member of the 640 Evening Show, Robin Bland. Lewis, as a matter of fact, and she got, I should have talked to her about this too. She got DJ Lou Productions too. And, you know, I'm going to tip my toe into that. I'm going to tap into that network over there too with that. And I'm going to try to get me some, what you call it? Maybe some inquiries or some references. Maybe I can, you know, 640 can tap into the DJ Lou DJ Productions and stuff like that. And I get some of them things, you know what I'm saying? It's networking. It's networking. That's how we do it together. Keep it going, you know, hand for hand, fist over fist, you know. Everybody can eat. So, you know, it's all good. I love that. That's what I love about my people and stuff. When we can get together and do things together, you know. Do things, you know, make it count. You know, we don't have to stop being upset for someone, for somebody trying to get ahead. You know, it's so much that we got to go through to do things, that hoops, obstacles that we got to come through to get anything. Like if we want to get I could do this on You Mean to Tell Me. Check this out. So you mean to tell me that, you know, we'll just say they. I don't, you know, this is a fair show. You know, this is for everybody. Some people can come walk into a bank or whatever. They want to get a loan or want to get a car, get approved for a car, write it down, you know, and they can walk out, you know, unscathed, you know, happy about everything and stuff like that. We come in there try to get a loan or a car, whatever the case may be. Yeah, but do you have you know, a bill in your name? You got a telephone bill in your name? Can you give us 3 months of your checking account, please? And where you at it? We would also like to see if do you have a canceled check that you can add to that, and give us about 3 or 4 references whom we can call and this and that for you, and you know, and how long has you been at your job, and this, that, and the other, and the third, which is some of the things that are already on the application, but you know, then they just enforce it. You know, we need this and other, and you know. Yeah, you got a utility. How long have you been at your residence? Because we have to send it to. It didn't get approved by the frontline business officer, but we have underwriters who we can send it to and see if we can get it approved through that. And your interest rate's going to be a little higher. Understand me? I can go on and on about this because I've been through that. I've been there. I've heard all that stuff, and you know, and it's just so frustrating, man. You know, it's just crazy. It's crazy weird. And, you know, but that's just how it is, man. It's always been that way. And I just don't understand it. You know, some programs and stuff that, you know, allow for these type of situations, some programs, you know, some folks can just walk right in there. This is what that and that. Oh, how can we help you? Would you like some water? Can we offer you some donuts? You want some coffee or anything like that? You know, have a seat over here like this. Excuse me, I'm over here. And you know, and it's just not fair, man. So, you know, I don't know. You know, I don't like to be the bearer of all type bad news and negative things, but just understand this. I'm watching, I see it, and if you see it so many times and you hear it so many times, that stuff get etched into you, man. And you know, and I can talk about it, you know, and I can tell folks about it, and I can see it coming. But don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. You have your ammunition. I can't get upset for you because you did what you had to do. You know, that's the thing you was doing on your side of the chair. You had to do what you had to do. But believe me, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 times, I'm going to do what I need to do because you know what I'm saying? You know, so you don't be, I can't be upset if you do what you had to do to get what you had to get. Don't be upset when the tables, when I got to do, because I already know what you're going to do, but I'm 2 and 3 and 4 steps ahead of y'all because I got the experience of it. I know what you're going to do. So, you know, when I got to pull out my slick card and I got you, you know what I'm saying? So when I know that I got you, know that I got you when I know that I got you because I knew what you was going to do before you was going to even do it. So, you know, I can't just let you, I just can't just turn my back and just let you stick it in without me having some defense with it. So that's all I'm saying. I'm just going to leave it like that. I ain't going to put it out there with it. I'm just going to leave it like that. DJ 640, 640 Evening Show. It's 5 minutes after the hour, 6 minutes after the top of the hour. I'm going to pay a little couple of bills right now. I'm going to put on a couple of more songs for you. But this is your show. This is your show. Big T is off today. Check this out. C-Shine, another part of the 640 Evening Show. She had her Junior, whatever, for the baby that she was getting ready to have, because she was expecting, for all those that didn't know, and she's having a girl. Congratulations, C-Shine. Ooh. She's having a little girl. You are so deserving of bringing another child into the world, that it would be another little girl, because you are so, seeing you grow up and everything like that, you were just like, I wouldn't want to wish I'm just saying, I know how knuckleheads can be. I wouldn't want to wish that on you. You got your little girl and stuff, and she can be nice and neat and clean and growing up just like you did, just like mommy and stuff did for you. And I'm quite sure you would do it. But really, congratulations on that. And, take it one day at a time with it, and, keep on doing the right thing. Once again, I'm DJ 640. This is the 640 Evening Show. Hey, Ron, let me go ahead and put something on here for the party people up here. Put my man Tito Star. Let's bring this thing up a little bit. Tito Star, ladies, B-R-E-D. Is this? I don't know. This might not be the clean version of it, because I don't want to do that. I'll put Tito Star in a little bit later. But right now, let's go ahead back with my girl Nia Simmons, man. The Songbird. This one is called Used to You. The 640 Evening Show. Y'all keep it locked. We'll be right back in about 3 minutes. Promise.
Rise
30s on. But a rim like I'm dirty, home. Hey, what it do? I got some moves, need to be made. About the fitted and this dude need to be paid. And I'm ready on my job, pulling licks. See through these buckles, running game and full it. These sucker ducks, steady line, and I ain't bang, and I ain't playing when I'm saying I got that iron. Don't lose your man over the paper, to scratch the skrilla. I swear to goodness, dog, it make you wanna jack. Man, it's all about the money and nothing else. And when it comes to the money, I don't trust myself. The money is my buddy, the money get you fed. Money hungry in my tummy, I'm hungry for the bread. Money on my mind, so it's money in my head. Dreaming about money like it's money in my bed. Cause it's all about the money, it's all about the bread. All about the money, it's all about the bread. All about the money, it's all about the bread. Money on my mind, so it's money in my head. Hold up. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Got. I hustle smarter, hustle harder. Getting money like Nino in the Carter. Holla at me, I'm the plug if you need connecting. Before we start, pass the plate like this be collection. Ain't that the truth? Ain't no freebie. Please believe me. I'm about my cash money, baby, like I'm Weezy. Play with it, the games, they bustin' brains, running up in things off the chain, coming for Kane. I tried to tell you over paper, to scratch the skrilla. I swear to goodness, dog, it make you wanna jack a. Man, it's all about the money and nothing else. And when it comes to the money, I don't trust myself. The money is my buddy, the money get you fed. Money hungry in my tummy, I'm hungry for the bread. Money on my mind, so it's money in my head. Dreaming about money like it's money in my bed. Cause it's all about the money, it's all about the bread. All about the money, it's all about the bread. All about the money, it's all about the bread. Money on my mind, so it's money in my head.
He was a wise ass. Huh?
Mr. Bodman, bring them choppers out. Super smack, got me sitting in the clouds. Shorty got them clappers, bring them clappers out. Pull up in the tank like we bout to bow. Mr. Bodman, call me Mr. Bodman. Mr. Bodman, call me Mr. Bodman. Mr. Bodman, call me Mr. Bodman. Mr. Bodman, I'm so ride, yeah. Never love these, I'm in love with Mary. A couple rollers never hit a missionary. I killed her, put that in the cemetery. Didn't know her name, so her old bitch away. Flo got that kilo, I can't wait for that, ain't my stilo. See, I can drill you, call that a root canal. I how you swim with the fishes like Nemo. I'm sipping lean, what you sipping on Clico. I can poke all my mo. If it's a oregano, I'ma say hell no. I rock bottom in the people's elbow, yeah. When show comes, your girl queef, for her drawers are steady leaking. You Joe comes, your girl queef, for her drawers are steady leaking. You Joe comes, your girl queef, for her drawers are steady leaking. You cut the broad, you geeking. That was my move last weekend, man. I'm suited like a boss. All my gon' floss, just to work like Randy Moss. Yo, I done toss, I'm flipping the peas. Lil' mama's a beast on her knees, she never turned down for the crew. Can't wait to go and talk and see how you talk. Get down with this slew. OE on chill, gotta keep trill. Open up, shawty, let me hear you say, when it's time to kill, so I bust that in the mouth. Mr. Bodman, bring them choppers out. Super smack, got me sitting in the clouds. Shorty got them clappers, bring them clappers out. Pull up in the tank like we bout to bow. Mr. Bodman, call me Mr. Bodman. Mr. Bodman, call me Mr. Bodman. Mr. Bodman, call me Mr. Bodman. Mr. Bodman, I'm so fried right now. going round and the ride is going down. I don't drink and drive, I get drunk and half that blended stick. I get between that thighs, you know it's MAF and I'm DAN. I'm playing GTA with heat on my side. Push it up on the block with rosters, blowing that big out the with imposters. If you roll up with the drama, I got the lava. I don't chase, I just come. Macquarie, I'm high off the Macquarie. With them down. And I figure there'll be casualties. Amen. Let it fire for my OG, stay proper. Know a couple murder maxes with them choppers, blowing shots to 60. TTG, try to go, then let's go. She rolling up, she ready to party. Don't talk, just make that walk, walk, walk. Just make that walk, walk, walk. Just make that walk. And Mr. Bodman, bring them choppers out. Super smack, got me sitting in the clouds. Shorty got them clappers, bring them clappers out. Pull up in the tank like we bout to blow. Mr. Bodman, call me Mr. Bodman. Mr. Bodman, call me Mr. Bodman. Mr. Bodman, call me Mr. Bodman. Mr. Bodman, I'm so fried, Bodman.
I agree to sleep up in our nerves. Not afraid to fling boy in our earth. No shaking
Excuse me, bartender. My next set starts in about 5 minutes, so can I get a Hennessy and Coke? Right. And flash a little grenadine on that. On a Saturday night, just kicking it. How fool does mind if my head is honey? At the end of the bars where I'm sitting in the good Henny and Coke is what I'm sipping on. While I'm checking my watch for the time, I'm looking over from my shoulder, call my island. I'm like, goddamn, the man is looking so fine, make it me say, my, check. It's been a while since I practiced my game. I had to check my own reflection, making sure shit is tamed. I had my good shoes on and my hair weave tight. Should I approach this young man here? Skipping beep to the brother I see, walking past the flash to ask to check if he noticed me. Then back it up, rewind again. Then I sit down and grab his hand so I can lay down my plan to this him. And I said, what up, shorty, let me ask you, sister, get a moment of your time. What up, shorty, let me ask you. It seems like you know just what I like. Oh, shorty, let me ask you. You look like the type to be my kind. Come on, shorty, let me ask you. I really wanna make you mine, if that's alright. If that's alright. Pardon me, 'cause I can hardly speak, but do you mind the conversation, honey? What's your name? You got a name I can use so I can introduce me. But if you like, just take pictures just to be more sweet. I hope I'm not spitting this from here to place, but I can help it. I just got you written all on my face. Looking fine from your head straight down to your features. Picture me over you and you all over me, Shawnee. But if you gotta let it tell it straight, 'cause I just ain't the type of chick to eat a leftover plate. But if not, everything is everything and you'll see. And don't you worry about the figure, the trick is on me. So what up? Come on, Shawnee, let me holler at you. Now tell me, can it be if you with me? Oh, Shorty, let me holler at you. That's the way I'm trying to make it be. When I'm Shorty, let me holler at you. Now really, ain't got that much time now. Oh, Shorty, let me holler at you. I really wanna make you mine. If that's alright, yeah. If that's alright now, hey, and that's alright, baby.
you're on the air. What's happening?
640, what's going on with you, man?
Hey, what's up? This is Infamous?
Yes, indeed.
Hey, what's going on with you, player? What's happening with you, man?
Not much. That's my girl, Victoria, man. I love that song.
Oh, yeah, Shorty? Yeah, okay, yeah, man. That's right, man. I like Shatoria too, man. Very talented person, man. Yeah, okay, yeah. You peeped that out, huh?
Hey, yeah, man. Another episode of Party Mode.
That's what's up, man.
I was listening to the show, man, like I always do, man, on Thursday. I love y'all, man. Y'all really bring it. And I just wanted to weigh in on this Kavanaugh thing, man.
Mm-hmm.
The point I just wanted to make about this whole situation, I'm not going to say that he's innocent, guilty, or the young lady is not telling the truth or anything like that. But we grew up in the neighborhood that wasn't too far away from where a lot of this stuff happened, allegedly happened.
Right.
And I had the honor of working in that area maybe a few years after the time period that they're talking. But during that time, I worked at the movie theater in the teenage years, and what we did was on the weekends, you know, we did like what they would call a keg party. And a lot of employees would reach out to some of their friends, and, you know, we really didn't know anybody. We would just have the opportunity just to chill out and drink a little beer and have some pizza or whatever and watch a couple of movies.
Right.
But a lot of the kids from the neighboring schools in that area would come over to these keg parties, and all of us were underage. And there was a lot of drinking going on, and beer mainly. For the most part, it was beer.
You had hey, June, you had a sip, not a swallow, too?
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, but I don't get too tore up, though. You know, I'm still on that side of town.
Right, right.
You know, but yeah, it was some things done. I mean, for the most part, the kids were respectful.
Mm-hmm.
They just wanted to have somewhere where they can hang out, have a little bit of fun. And that's pretty much what happened. But then too, there was a lot of stuff going on in the bathrooms, if you know what I mean. Now, I'm not saying a lot of that stuff was it wasn't consensual.
Right,
I
got you.
Well, for what I've seen, I'm quite sure it was consensual. But I'm saying that to say this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to say him and her. I'm not trying to put that to them, but to that area and that location, there's a lot of entitlement that's over there.
Okay.
And it's something that's not hard to believe.
Oh, okay.
And the only reason why I told that story was because on some level I witnessed it firsthand.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay.
You know.
So and so it was a lot of potential for some, you know, little hokey pokey, little some outrageous and stuff could be going on around that in that area too. June.
Yeah, I mean that's what happened. I mean, a lot of the kids would come together. I mean, it's like anything else. It's like, you know, we would throw a party. Mom was rolling out of town, and we're gonna have something over 640's house. And, you know, it's spread.
Okay.
You know, Big T tell a couple of people, and G tell a couple of people, and before you knew it, you know, you had house full.
Oh, okay. You knew about that too, T?
What's that?
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I'm just pumping back in. I got people coming around. I apologize.
That's interesting, Joe. I'm glad you could lay that down on the. But and you know, and what area was that, June?
This was Wisconsin Avenue.
Oh, okay, up over that area. Okay.
What's going on, June?
Chevy Chase, Wisconsin Avenue.
Right. Okay. Oh, okay. Wow, man.
What's going on?
That's interesting, man. That's interesting, June. And that's like you saw that, you knew about that like forehand. So pretty much that's the kind of lane that was going on over there during that particular time. That was like what, 80s? Like 80s,
This
right?
was like 87,
Right.
88.
Yeah, okay.
They were all working the
And,
same.
and like I said, this was a few years after their time period.
Right.
But like I said, the only reason why I'm bringing this up is because it was something that I experienced,
Right.
and I saw the level of entitlement from the males and females.
Right.
You could see the air of entitlement with these kids.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them were cool, but you just saw it.
Right.
And
wow.
And what's going on today, I don't see where it's too hard not to believe. I mean, they keep talking about this high school. High school, they're brushing it off like this was high school.
Right.
This was the thing where that happened. This was when he was being accused of what happened when he was in high school.
You know what, June? I'm gonna tell you something right now. I gotta agree with you because we've seen it. We have seen that. We have private schools all over the place here, and we were the public school kids. But a lot of our friends were there, and they couldn't believe it when they would come back and tell us what's going on. And we were like, man, that stuff does not go on, or it has to go on there because it doesn't go on in our school.
Exactly.
So you're right. You know, it's something else. You know, I'm gonna cut you off for a second, June, because we got Blaze getting ready to come on right now.
That's my girl, man. Sit back and enjoy the show, man. Thanks for letting me chime in.
Please call back in a few minutes and then say hi, man.
All right.
Why not? Why not?
All right, you guys.
My man, DJ June. Woohoo.
All right.
Party mode.
We're going to be right back. We got the lovely Blaze that's up in the building, ladies and gentlemen. So don't y'all go nowhere. That's my man, infamous DJ June, man. So that's what's up, man. So, you know, it's that stuff intertwined going on there back down Cherry Chase. That was like 86, 87, 88.
Them jokers was in a different world in the same city.
I think Tillman's moved away from uptown around that
Lord
particular
have
time.
mercy,
But, you know,
man.
it's like 2 years removed. But, you know, my love was still up there, and my presence was still definitely felt up there. But, you know, it is. We'll be right back. It's the 640 Evening Show. Don't go nowhere.
Hey, yo, DC, stand up. Shout the Black Woods.
Yeah. We heavy in the streets with this one. Heavy in the streets. Another banger from your boy Black Woodson. Hood certified. Oh, let's go. Hey, 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 hey. Hood certified. Trapping every day of the week. No grind, no shine. You don't work, you don't eat. Hood certified. Trapping every day of the week. No grind, no shine. You don't work, you don't eat. You don't work, you don't eat. You don't work, you don't eat. No grind, no shine. You don't work, you don't eat. Hood certified. Trapping every day of the week. No grind, no shine. You don't work, you don't eat. Lame nigga talk good about your boy, but then be ducking me. Luckily, I knock if you buck, no future and you touching me. Too busy on the sideline, all hating, discussing me. I'm too heavy up in the game to entertain they fuckery. Really need them to miss me with all that driving and shuckery. All the homies is hungry. This can get very ugly. I do it for the hood and for all the people that's trusting me. Must be that they love me and never can get enough of me. Even they girls see me and get the kissing and hugging me. I'm live packing shawty, they sipping glasses of bubbly. It get me to the point that I'm feeling nothing can trouble me. Even in the drought, my money coming back doubly. Guess that make me underhit. A lot of people would wanna be, but that would make you an imitation. Cause ain't but one of me, more than willing to gangster grill. Any drama they come to me. So I hope that you're ready for all the drama it's gonna be. Hood certified, trapping every day of the week. No grind, no shine. You don't work, you don't eat. Hood certified, trapping every day of the week. No grind, no shine. You don't work, you don't eat. You don't work, you don't eat. You don't work, you don't eat. No grind, no shine. You don't work, you don't eat. Hood certified, trapping every day of the week. No grind, no shine. You don't work, you don't eat. Ain't see me in the streets and they be like, Black, what's
what's it hitting for? On my way to the studio, but first I hit the liquor store. Pocket full of work, cause them fiends always try and get some more. We keep that ratchet on me. A D-boy from out the double O. Yeah, I see you shot it, no use a bop, but it's try and go. Hoping to get some money, but they finna get nothing. Tried to told y'all, still tricking if you got it. Rubber bands on the stack, too big for a while. 100 would I keep the same shit, same talk, the same niggas from the trap, but the zone, what I call it, try and get the caddy truck and the throw it on 28s. On the thing change, homie, is the number on the way. Man, the game fucked up, I ain't got it for the low. Ain't no blowing money fast when you grind going slow. Holla where the cash at, and I got it for you though. When you see me with that chopper, I ain't got it for the show. Pool certified, trapping every day of the week. No grind, no shine, you don't work, you don't eat. Pool certified, trapping every day of the week. No grind, no shine, you don't work, you don't eat. You don't work, you don't eat. You don't work, you don't eat. No grind, no shine, you don't work, you don't eat. Pool certified, trapping every day of the week. No grind, no shine, you don't work, you don't eat.
It's that real life. Real life. Real life. Keep an open eye. Real life. Real life. I told my niggas, get your mind right. Real life. Real life. Cause it's almost time. Real life. Real life. I held my own with old heads in the ciphers. Earning my stripes, I'm running with the Tigers. Making my lane, I hope my city like it. And don't be gating like we shooting dice. I'm in the stool, we pulling all nights. Rolling woods till my fingers tight. Consistent business, I've been spitting fat. Comeback season on that 45. You niggas caught the flu, somehow I caught the juice. Click a brother, sucker proof, can't hang with a noose. Found myself a hidden jewel, hope she wasn't loose. Pussy got you falling deep, don't know what to do. It's that real life. Real life. Real life. Keep an open eye. Real life. Real life. Told my niggas, get your mind right. Real life. Real life. Cause it's almost time. Real life. Real life. 40 hours, how you like your schedule? Don't micromanage, make me wanna wreck you. Instagram got bitches feeling special. Niggas thirsty, it's just different levels. They say I'm tripping how we push the pedal. John Smith and niggas quick to settle. You know it's heat, I got that screaming kettle. She cute with cheeks, somebody gotta get her. They say I'm tripping, been moving too fast. Turn another person, no need for a mask. I can't help them, they be biting the hand. Filled with spite in the man. Start questioning friends. It's that real life. Real life. Real life. Keep an open eye. Real life. Real life. I told my niggas, get your mind right. Real life. Real life. Cause it's almost time. Real life. Real life.
20 was like 20 years.
Yo, we back at 6-4 Evening Show. Yeah, as promised, I told y'all we got Blaze. She tiptoed on up in here. You dig what I'm saying? Looking all good and special and stuff for us. Welcome back to the 640 Evening Show. New setup, same crew, but you know, we still doing the same thing up in here, man.
We don't stop.
You know, welcome. We definitely appreciate you coming here today and all this rain and stuff. So, you know, appreciate that. Appreciate that dedication.
So what's going on?
And make sure you get me one of those nice, little, crispy little pictures too.
See, I need some shades.
Everybody got. We not part of the cool kids.
Okay,
that's what.
We're gonna upgrade.
We get. We gonna have her back anyway. So this. Look, we talked about 3-4 weeks ago.
Yes.
I reached out to you. And I wanted to know what was going on with you. And you were bubbling. Look, man, I got something new getting ready to happen. And I thought she was going to start eating a Jell-O pudding pop. She's like, man, I got something new. You need to see this.
So
what's up?
Moolah is restructuring, rebuilding. I know it kind of dropped out for a minute when we lost the bass player and everything. But Big Tony from Trouble Funk came on board, and he's working with us. We've already went to the studio. We've completed one of the songs that we're working on. Next, we're supposed to be getting a video together for the song. So it's like he has a lot of stuff in store for it. I'm not going to spill the beans just yet.
This is the only thing we need to know is when the video comes, you have to come and bring debut the video here.
I'm going to be the first to see it.
That way it goes to YouTube right away, and then we get all that type of information.
Most definitely. So it's we have it's a lot of people that has come forward that's like, okay, they're going to help. So we're working one project at a time.
Okay.
So God willing, everything will work smoothly according to plan, and then we'll just kind of just drop it on y'all, one after the other.
I don't think you're gonna have a problem with it. I think that everything is gonna work out, and just you have been steady as it goes the entire time. No, it's cool. But now we in a position now where we can ride it out, and here come the wave. See that wave back there? Y'all see that wave back there?
My surfboard sitting out there leaning against the wall. Y'all didn't see
Surfboard. Hey, Beyonce, you cannot sue me for that. You did not copyright that word.
No.
It's going back to it.
We borrowing it for today.
Just a little bit. If you want it back, you have it.
Oh, yeah.
So, with the new music coming out and the new sound, because Tony gives you a whole nother sound.
Yeah.
He makes things sound a little different with his music and his ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you see yourself now? Are you happier with this, or is this just something totally different that you're looking to see how far it goes?
Well, with me, I always like variety. I don't want to stay stuck in one place.
Right.
So, coming out, I like the sound that Moolah had. It was different. It was exciting. We had the little rock or whatever to it. Mm-hmm. But the change that we have with it now, it's my originals.
Gotcha.
Tony is on top of it, sprinkling his seasoning. But we also have very talented musicians that's behind us. So even though it's Tony coming in on top of it, it's still Blaze.
Right. So, well, let's hear something real quick. Let's hear what you got, because we gotta hear some music, because I don't want to run out of time. So
and before I get there, let me ask you a question about are you still is Petwork still in the works? You still doing some stuff with them? Or?
Yeah, actually, I talked to Quentin and Money.
Okay.
Last week they was having and the problem that I've been having trying to get things in the works with them is I'm working at the casino. So
which one?
Shake 'em up.
MGM, baby.
I'm coming down there to hang out.
Can you give me a couple of tips when and where I should?
Bet on black.
We're gonna wait for a commercial.
Bet on black.
22.
I never been time to go up there.
Cool. But it's like my hours. Okay. I'm kind of like trying to decide whether or not I want to do the graveyard shift.
Okay.
So that way I can get back, because we've had to turn down so many shows, so many things, because it's like I go to work at 12, I don't get up till like 10, and by the time I get home and get ready, the time that they need us to.
Everybody's like,
so it's just like, okay, we had to kind of put that on pause and just kind of get into the studio, start writing and stuff. So now it's like, okay,
I like this. That's cool.
Do I switch it and do graveyard and work from like 4 in the morning to?
Are they working with you?
It's on me.
Cool.
Whether or not, I caught that. That's what you call a blooper, you guys. Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna let's go to Let It Go.
All right, we're gonna let it go.
We want to listen to this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 640 Evening Show with Blaze. We're going to be back in a few seconds.
I played it earlier. Ron really liked this joint too. So this is.
If Ron likes it, we play it 7 times a series. That's how we go. Even YouTube says, can we play it once?
Here we go. Let it go. This is Blaze, ladies and gentlemen. Don't try to go nowhere. Check this out.
Let it go, baby. Let's let it go. Let it flow. Let it go. Hey, you let it go. I feel good. You feel good? She should feel good. We all feeling good. Ron, you feel good? Ron feels good. That means we're to go, baby. Now look. Let it go. Man, that's a true throwback with a little brand new edge to it, man. What's going on with that? You letting it go? You letting it go? We're gonna let it flow. Does it boomerang and come back? I don't know.
You know, so funny about that. My I actually wrote that for my sister.
Really?
She was. If you actually listen to it, it's a guy that is basically thinking that they're gonna be more than what they are.
Oh, let it go.
And she's like, no, it's not gonna be that. So you need to just let this go.
You let that go.
So it was a joking thing. Me and her was talking about this one fella that was following her around, constantly calling her, telling everybody they were engaged and buying her gifts and stuff.
Let it go.
Yeah, I wrote the song as a joke. But my man Gerald Damien, JD, he came on board with the song, and we got into the studio and put it together. And I was like, okay,
all right,
yeah, this will work. This will work.
It's great to see you in good spirits as always.
Yes.
Always making positive moves. Is there anything else on the horizon that we're looking at right now that can possibly take you out the area for a little while?
So many things.
All right.
But just different, not just music-wise, because for those of y'all that don't know, I also do designing. So the clothing line that, God willing, that I'm working on, I have a couple of gentlemen that has a shop over at MGM. So we're working on a project there. But my line of clothes is all for soon. It's high fashion.
Cool. Okay.
So hopefully we can get that going and, have our young sisters dressing sexy but sophisticated, covering.
Kenny Cash, y'all hearing this, right? Kenny Cash, you in trouble, bro. You in trouble. Call me at 240-719-2560. I'll throw you a life preserver and bring you to the show next time. You need to come on and we need to find out whose line is better.
Ooh. I know you're talking about my boy Cass.
I love him. That's my man. We went to high school together anyway.
All right, Cass, what's up?
You know I love you, man. I just got to get you on the show somehow, some way.
We can do it. I have a little fashion show.
We got a little runway going on.
Yeah, bring ladies come in.
I can make it happen.
Check it out, yeah.
Hey, man, I look good and stuff, man. I ain't got no stomach or nothing.
No,
right.
I might be.
I need to sponsor anyway because I need to step. Ron's been telling me you need to step up your outfits, man. I don't know what you're doing, man. You need to. Look at me. Oh, hey.
Suit it up.
Yeah, no, I don't need you.
He always fresh.
Don't suit me up. Don't suit me up either. I ain't messing with you.
On it.
Hey, man, I want to check out that Moolah Swag, man. That new one from with Big Tony on there.
Well, let's go to the Moolah Swag.
Let's check that out.
Ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and introduce that one.
Moolah Swag. This is the remake. We got my man Big Tony from Trouble Funk coming on board. It actually has a dance to it. We'll get to that at some point. But y'all ain't ready for that one yet.
Yeah.
We're going to pump brakes. We'll be right back. Moolah Swag. Let's go, baby. This is 640 Evening Show on VoxWave.com.
Yeah. It's your girl Blaze from the Moolah Band.
Yeah, that's right.
We're about to give y'all a little something new.
Yeah.
It's a brand new dance called the Moolah Swag.
Let's get him, baby girl.
Something to make your body move and to keep you partying. Now give me the swag, y'all.
Come on.
Now give me the swag, y'all. It's more, baby. Now give me the swag, y'all.
Here we go.
It's Moolah. The Moolah Band got themselves a little funky groove. It ain't that hard to do, just something to make your body move. So move
with it.
It's Moolah, baby.
Here we go.
Now give me the swag, y'all.
Come on, come on.
It's Moolah.
Hey. In the pocket, y'all. That's what they're talking about. Get on down. Yeah.
Now let it ride, y'all. In Carolina, ride out. In New York, ride out.
Gonna take a little ride through the city, y'all.
In Miami, ride out.
Say what?
Now who got the swag, y'all? Yeah. I'm finna shout out to my man Big Tony from Trouble Funk.
Thank you, baby.
Also, I want to call out my Moolah Angels. Yes, yeah. Can't forget Miss Kim and Scooby out. And Jay Funk.
James Funk.
Yes, yeah. Also, my love Bill Honeys and the MLK crew.
He's more famous than you. Another person I'm talking. Hey, go get you heard me talking about you. Reality Man, the show. You my man, you know. Arjun Gray for life, baby. Hey, look, but we talking about Tony. That was incredible. You can hear his influence on it. Your voice sounded great.
thank you.
We were in here talking. It was like we were in the club. Can't go to the club no more. I'm not allowed to. Sorry.
Oh, Lord.
We're going to get into that later. So, you seen...
I wanna hear the story.
I got you.
I wanna hear the story.
It can't be on the air, though. You got to pay for that one. Now, with that going on, Tony's in the fold right now, and he's I can hear his influence. I hear you...
Bringing on the magic.
Man, you're bouncing off his flow right now, too, and he's bouncing off your... How did you get hooked in with Tony?
That's some good company to be in.
Actually, you know, it's so funny. When we first started out, I was, where was that? That was Tony's birthday party at the, where was we at?
Off of U Street.
Off of U Street?
Because I was with Petworth Band.
By the metro station.
Republic Gardens?
No.
They was
across at Fur? Pure?
I'm
not going to say no more.
Club View? What, Club
View? No, he's talking about Masonic Temple.
Masonic Temple.
Okay.
Bing! I get that one.
Yeah. Back in the day. Okay.
So it was Tony's birthday party, and that was my first time seeing him ever. Mm-hmm. And I was with Petworth Band at this time. Mm-hmm. And, oh gosh, sorry. Eternity Band. Curtis Johnson, Eternity Band.
Wow.
I am so sorry, Curtis. Hey, Curtis. I love you.
Don't you come over here messing
with us.
You know,
I'm getting a little old. You know, the brain ain't working too well, but I got love. It was Curtis Johnson, Eternity Band. That's who it was. And it was him. Actually, this was a great night because it was Big Tony, Chuck Brown, and Lil Benny. And,
whoa.
And I performed with Eternity Band, and we performed that night with Chuck and Lil Benny. And then Big Tony went up, and I think we talked to Big Tony that night, and it was like from that night he would come out and do guest appearances with the Moolah Band on different, not Moolah, Eternity Band, and then he started performing with Moolah Band at different shows. So it was like he was the only legend that would actually stick with us and would work, and he would come to me and he'd be like, do this, Blaze, yeah. And he was trying to help. He actually came on board with Moolah before Bugs did. So Tony he's been with me since the beginning when I was afraid to even say anything on the mic. And I just want to stand back and hit the tambourine like, don't look at me. Nobody look at me.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, so Tony came on board with us, and you know, he went through the years with us working, and he stayed consistent, and it was a blessing because it was like when my bass player Pops passed away. At that point, it was like you never realize in your band who's the glue. Mm-hmm. So when he passed away, everybody just started scattering, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I've lost everything. I did it again. But I caught it.
Well, look. We're going to cut it short because we got to get ready to get out of here. First of all, thank you so much
Thank
for coming.
you. Thank you for having
we
me.
will have you back on within 3 weeks to revisit this. I normally don't say that the exact timing, but within 3 weeks, Blaze will be back on, and we'll have some more music coming out. I'm quite sure that more things are coming up. You know, you got Donnell over there like, oh yeah, he did. He
Moolah explosion.
Oh. Hey, tune in. Stay tuned. Yes. This is an ongoing series, so don't watch yourself and then don't watch the show. Don't miss out. Plus, you get to see me.
It's Moolah, baby.
At 640.
Hey, can I do a snippet and let it go, or just
please
the new one? Cause and then we outro it out.
Yes, outro it out.
Okay, let's try this. Let's try that. Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute on that, Ron.
We got 1 minute, Ron. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for the evening show. Appreciate you too.
Dang, that's a nice little flow right there too. I like that. You gonna kick Michelle Blackmore off the radio? Hey, y'all, check this out, man. Everybody remember, thank y'all for listening to the 640 Evening Show. We're going to let Blaze take us out with this one again. Like I said, so you know she got to be special. We ain't even doing Take It to the King. But take it easy, take it slow. Don't forget I told you so. To the Heavenly Father and my mother above, may we all learn to live in peace and love. I said from the east to the west with a shout. Turn those problems over to the Lord, ladies and gentlemen. He can work it out. I'm DJ 640. That's Big T.
Yeah.
Blaze is up in the building. Thank you, sweetie. We appreciate it. Robin, welcome to the team.
Hey,
like
Robin,
the infamous would say. Good night, y'all. Oh, and to the missus, it's her birthday. Happy birthday, Diane.
Diane, happy birthday, baby.
September 30th. Because we ain't going to be
27 years old. Wow.
Wow. And like the infamous would say, good night, y'all.
Hey, and please don't forget, without certain people doing certain things earlier, this would not happen. Thank you, Petey Green, for everything.
Everything is wrong. Leave it to the breeze. Why don't you be you and I'll be me? Try to put your head inside of mine when you know it just don't belong. There's no force on earth can make me feel right. Oh, try to push this problem over here. It's just too heavy to hold. Now's the time to let it slide. Oh, come on, let it go. Just let it be. Why don't you be you and I'll be me? Everything is wrong. Leave it to the breeze. Why don't you be you and I'll be me? And I'll be me.
Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring. My heart is torn in pieces. It's my offering. Take me to the king.
Truth is, I'm tired. Options are few. I'm trying to pray, but where are you? I'm all churched out.